happy.
I was gonna say, is this equally as sad, or is it?
No, it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. You know, my birthday, right?
Oh yeah.
By the time it's come out, it's so funny. My mom, I love her. She's my mom, of course. But she's super obsessed about the books that she's writing, has written, and has rewritten and wanting to get published. And a long time ago, like, she wrote it, and I was like, I would love to make a documentary about this, and I think that might be the vehicle for you. You wrote this story, but it needs, it's not quite. English is not her native language. I'm not saying it's poorly written, but it's hard, like, for her to translate her speaking ability, which is very good, into writing sometimes because it's a different skill set. Long story short, that was years ago, and I was like, I'll make a documentary, and then I did that. That was Markiplier from North Korea. Did that to sell her story and try and very much like published. Super slammed by the movie that I haven't been able to. So she's coming to visit to corner me to get to publish her book. / for my birthday.
Yay!
So for my birthday, I get to be cornered and work on
She's
her.
giving you the gift of publishing her book with her.
And it's like, yeah, it's lovely that she's coming to visit, but this one visit is very not transparent at all. This one it's very obvious what this one's for. It's to work on the book. And I'm happy to do that because I have put it off, and I've meant to do it for a while, and she wants it sold. So I want to tell everyone that my mom's book is on the way. We're going to have a round table about it to talk plan. I'm going to get Ben over there. I'm going to drag Ben in the room to plop him down, and he's going to do the manager thing, like, this book's going to be amazing. And here's how we're going to do it. And he'll outline the plan, and everything will be great.
What's coming first, the book or our merch?
Ooh, they're completely separate things, man. Why you gotta be so jealous, man? Tone the jealousy down.
How you gonna back burner us, Mark?
It's my birthday, man.
Yeah. It's your birthday. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, who cares? Answer the question. Which one's coming first?
You can always trust Wade to circle it back to what's in it for him.
Yeah, let's get to the core of this.
The merch.
All right, what's coming first, the merch or your movie?
The merch will be first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him out like that.
I'm doing literally all of it, you know? What are you doing?
I'm marking down points, bud.
Yeah, okay, all right. How many points I get for all the work?
I gave 3 points to Mama Player just now.
Does Mark get any of those, or is that just...
He got some amount of points right here.
Oh, okay.
Some amount, I'll take that.
I know what you're eating, Mark, because you showed it, and when you started making crunching sounds, I literally smelled the white cheddar Cheez-It dust. Like, instinctively, I was just like...
Molly likes the extra toasty cheddar ones.
I love those things. Extra toasty also good.
I like normal, boring Cheez-Its because I'm me.
You're a normal, boring Cheez-It.
I kind of am. That's not entirely.
Litty cookie bits in every bite. It's a delicious balance of flavor and texture. Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Creamy, crunchy, and all yours. Find Hershey's Cookies and Cream bars at a store near you today.
This episode is brought to you by Vitamin Water. Living in a big city like Cincinnati has challenges.
That's so big, man.
LA's big like Cincinnati.
Thankfully, Vitamin Water's new zero sugar flavors like Rehydrate Pineapple Passion Fruit and Triple X Acai Blueberry Pomegranate are packed with essential vitamins for
American call. Do you want to reply?
Yes.
What's the message?
Coming up on Arco.
I got. Coming up on Arco. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
big city.
So whatever the reason, grab a Vitamin Water today.
Copyright 2025 Glasso. Vitamin Water is a registered trademark of Glasso.
This episode is brought to you by Apple Cash. Sending payments used to be clunky, unnecessarily difficult, and weirdly invasive at times.
With Apple Cash, payments are private by design, so I don't have to deal with public feeds, awkward reactions, or other payment drama. I can send cash in messages right in the conversations I'm already having, which is super convenient.
There's also a cool feature called Tap to Cash that lets you pay somebody nearby by holding your iPhone near theirs. Switch to Apple Cash and start sending privately. Apple Cash services are provided by Green Dot Bank, member FDIC.
Alright, if I've done my maths correctly, and there's at least a 37.962% chance I and the US of A is the of July. Woo! 4th of July, Independence Day. Woo! Yeah, America.
I really hope it's not, but I think you're right.
It was and or will be. Woo! 4th of July.
All right, 37.962%. It's not, but all right.
Oh, say can't. Okay, anyway.
Oh my God, he's right.
There was barely a 60% chance of that happening.
Just a brainstorm. This isn't even for points, but when you think of America, name like, I don't know, 3 things a piece that just you think of.
Yeah, I gotta sneeze.
Sneezing.
How's he sneezing? Sneezing is a big one for me.
In threatening skies, lots of dry thunder, Mr. Coates said.
Do you want to reply?
Yes.
What's the message?
Yes, there are some passing storms out here.
I got. Yes, there are some passing storms out here. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Purple corn majesty. From corn to shining corn.
Lots of corn and sneezing.
Rocky Mountains.
Rocky Mountains and corn. Corn mountains.
Don't walk alone in the Appalachian. If you hear your name in the Appalachian, don't answer it.
Okay, creepy mountains. Rocky Mountains, creepy mountains, corn.
We got the Rocky Mountains to Creepy Mountains.
Somehow corn is the closest to what I'm going for, but I don't know why.
Beer. Football.
Okay.
Baseball. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Military might, military dominance.
Yeah, 4th of July is all about fireworks and big booms. We love our big booms.
Big booms, big booms.
But with big booms come big poos, which is why corn was close. Today we're talking about toilets. Happy 4th of July.
Of all the titles from the last episode that you could have picked from, why has it got to be toilet trouble or whatever it was?
Let me tell you the one that inspired this. It was shirts off, gloves on.
There was a toilet title.
Literally a toilet one.
I'm going for shirts off, gloves on, because I didn't write down the toilet title.
It was like Toilets and Triumph. It was like...
It was a good title. Wish I'd written it down.
All right, gloves off, shirts on, gloves off. What was it?
Shirts off, gloves on, or toilets triumphs. Either way, it's the 4th of July. And what we're going to do is we're going to design different toilets for different things. All of them involve pooping and peeing. What else can you do? While you're sitting there, your hands are usually pretty free. So you know what? We're going to design some great toilets so we can multitask. This is America.
Is that what you think of when you think of America, multitasking?
I think of a lot of shit.
I don't think the toilet design needs a lot of refinement.
No, not the toilet. The room.
Oh, okay.
We're making our poo rooms multitaskable for different things. We can't, like, maybe you guys come up with a Swiss Army knife design that does a whole bunch, but, like, I'm thinking you have, like, for example, your wood workshop toilet where you can have your saw bench that comes in over top, like when you put a baby in a high chair and it's got its little table, but for sawing wood while you saw logs.
You mean the baby changing stations in the bathroom?
Yeah, but for woodwork.
I gotta be honest, I don't know if I'd want to be doing woodwork with my pants down because sawdust already gets everywhere, even if you have a tucked in shirt.
This is America. Just quit thinking Ohio and start thinking Florida, man.
Okay, what would Florida man want in their toilet? Okay.
This is the 4th of July. This isn't a day for making good decisions.
A sharps container?
Sharps. For performing surgery, or is this just you after you're done?
A sharps container is how you dispose of sharps. It's a kind of container you can safely put
Needles.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming if you have it in the bathroom, you used it in the bathroom.
Sure, yeah, well, we're multitasking, are we not?
We are.
This
but
is
what-
America. You said Florida.
I like where you're going. I'm just trying to figure out what leads to putting things into the sharps container. What are you doing?
Drugs.
Okay.
Well, oh, they're gonna put their insulin in the bathroom for multitasking responsibly to manage their blood glucose level. I don't think so. Manage their blood to heroin level. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe they're performing surgery while they're pooping. Like maybe the doctor is like, oh, this 8-hour heart surgery, guys, move the patient. I've got to keep working, but I have to be changed. send the patient in so they can keep going.
I forgot the buckle's broken on the strap on this one. Nurse, you're gonna need to hold him up and make sure it doesn't flop off onto the floor while I deuce.
I like where this is going.
But remember, left hand sterile, right hand
I don't.
wipe. Okay, let's keep these things straight.
Don't get them mixed up.
Wait, would the doctor have another hole in the wall for someone to wipe? Like, scalpel, toilet paper.
I don't know why it only has to be holes that an arm can fit through and not like a window, but I love it. Just holes at different levels, you know. Not glory holes.
Nothing is automated. It's just holes that people can reach through. You just have to have a staff of people who help you with your bathroom multitasking. All right, I get where you're coming from, Wade. I think we're gonna knock this out of the park, America style.
We've got the drug/surgery toilet set up.
You know what kind of toilet setup I feel like is American and we need? You spend all day on the 4th of July drinking beers and shoving down hot dogs and steaks and whatever, grilling food, just like the founding fathers wanted. But then when it starts to get dark out, right, when you got the meat sweats and you really need to be sitting on the toilet, it's also time for fireworks. So I feel like we need to construct an indoor-outdoor, lower half bathroom, upper half fireworks platform type of deal where you can be on the toilet disposing of your freedom that you ingested throughout the beginning of the day, but you can also be entertaining/terrorizing your neighborhood with delightful fireworks displays.
That's true.
Would it be extra combustible if you like fart?
Well, I think there's sort of it's like a bottom, like waist down concealment, and I think it's like a negative pressure, so the vent is sucking all of the gases and everything out. So like it would be safe. Plus, if anything went off in your hand, your bottom half is totally safe from damage. You're definitely losing some fingers, but you're way more protected than if you're like crouched over a firework trying to light it and whatever goes off in your hands.
I don't know why when you say enclosed, what I picture is in Dragon Ball Z when Frieza is in first form, has that little pod he like flies around in.
That is definitely his toilet. Yeah,
I'm imagining the toilet, but with like Frieza lighting off fireworks while sitting in that pod.
That's all Frieza was trying to do when he blew up the planet there. He was just like, I'm gonna celebrate. It's 4th of July, but Super Saiyan land. Yeah. And then it just blew up. It's all his fault.
Yeah. No, he's definitely sitting. It's definitely a toilet.
All right, I got one. So everyone in America knows that you can't wipe after you're done because touching your own butt, that's pretty gay. We don't want that. But you know what can counteract that? Is if you have power tools involved, right? So instead of a flusher, you have a drill handle.
A Ryobi toilet setup.
Yes, a Ryobi toilet. And instead of a bidet, because that's even worse, that's like French or something. And then you have a spin brush with like metal grill cleaning bristles, and it extends, and then you pull the trigger, and you just get so clean. And then your power tools are there, so you got.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
I get to use them for a good purpose because I bought a bunch and I never used them.
I gave you a point for Power Toilet Straight White Guy Edition.
I like that. I like the Ryobi themed bat. It's all just the green everywhere, green and black. You could have the Ryobi speed table set up in front.
Turn right.
You as a little workstation/desk/worktop bench thing.
You know, I realize though it has to be what power tool brand is blue?
Cobalt?
Cobalt, right. So it has to be cobalt because you get the blue cobalt, the white porcelain, and then the red after you use the spin brush. So you got red, white, and blue.
The red splatters off the spin brush.
Because leather's actually done brushing. It's not wiping, it's brushing. It's red, white, and blue. Can't be more patriotic than that.
Is there any kind of like, I don't know, the alternative to toothpaste that I'm trying to think of?
Butt paste? You talking butt paste? You talking butt paste? White paste?
Is there some butt paste that you use on the brush?
Lube?
Oh, lube, that's...
Oh, sorry. Lubricant.
Talking WD-40?
Like garage door spring lubricant, you know, like some aerosolized powdered graphite lubricant.
Oh, grease. You talking about grease. You got grease up those gears. No, I got another one already. I'm ready to go.
Oh my god! All right, I'm falling behind.
Yeah, you got your truck toilet edition, your Megathrone. So when you're not only able to go to work, it's a toilet, but then it's got an extended rolling coal button, so that when you flush, it not only shoots exhaust out the top, it shoots your patriotic shit out the back and blasts that Prius behind you.
They call that roll and bowl. Because you eject the contents of your bowl patriotically.
This is your trucker toilet, your 18-wheeler.
It was like the squid power up for Mario Kart. It spun out and everything. All right, this is more of a civil engineering feat. Why are we rolling dice? What's happening?
Nothing. Go on. What were you saying, Bob?
All right, this is more of a group thing. But what is more American than sports games? Am I right? Could be football, could be baseball, could be. This could apply to all stadiums where you might see any sort of sports, indoor or outdoor. Why aren't stadium seats just toilets, like the Romans of old? Like the ancient Greek bathhouse. Everything was cool, and you could sit next to your bro while you talked out some philosophy or watched a little sporting event, maybe a little wrestling. Because in the stadium, one of the biggest problems is it's between innings, it's halftime, gotta go to the there's a line at the bathroom because everyone's trying to use the bathroom all at once. Get rid of those bathroom spaces, turn that into another way to get beer or spend money on the team stuff, and just make every seat a bathroom. And then the nicer seats could maybe there's tiers, like some of them are more like porta-johns. They're just big bleachers over a big pit, so there's a stench there. But then the nicer seats are like water, what's that called? Plumbed. They're plumbed. You ever use a plumbed toilet? Plumbed with water.
You know that Japanese restaurant thing where they let noodles flow down the river and you grab your noodles out of there? Kind of like that, but it's both the food delivery and the waste excavation.
But then the nice toilet, like down behind home plate, is like you got massaging seats.
Oh, that was just massaging toilet. Just the toilet's like.
Why isn't there a massaging toilet? That's also a great idea.
Yeah, it could help. It could help. If you eat too many steaks and you get stopped up, you do a little massage toilet action, and it'll then you can eat more steaks.
Oh, you have a toilet that has a grill top on the back, so you can sit the correct way, which is facing the wall, right? Everyone knows this. And then you have your tabletop to grill your steak, so as soon as you're empty, you start pounding it back in.
I like
Nothing
this.
more American than that.
Yeah.
I like the grill toilet. We can explore that more in 1 second, but I gotta ask, the stadium toilet, how much of a gamble does that make the wave going off?
You do what you gotta do. If you can't hold it in just to do the wave for a quick 10 seconds, then probably you should be showed out anyway. It's probably you're too drunk.
I'm assuming, what if you're just mid-long and people are like, hey, let's do the wave? And it's like, what do I do?
You clench and you grip it, and then you just give it the quick and then make sure you hang on to that bad boy.
Mother, why does that man have a tail? Wait, why am I...
Yeah,
America!
Mother, my first baseball game. What is going on?
My bad.
This is disgusting.
It sure
This
is.
episode, again, I'm always shocked how many episodes we've done that are just talking about poop the whole time.
What do you mean? Shirts off, toilets on. What the fuck is this one called? Something like that.
I don't know, man. It's your episode. I'm just participating.
Grill toilet. Sounds very unsanitary. Do we all concede that facing the wall is the correct way to... I feel like we just let that one go.
Oh, I didn't even think we were going to talk about that. I thought that was presumed.
How do you go? Well, you look out?
You sit forward on the toilet like a nerd?
I didn't know you were supposed to sit.
I don't respect that. I have no respect for that whatsoever.
Well, you should. I'm the host.
That's horrendous.
No, I don't have respect for that either. Okay, what if we don't need a toilet at all? What if the toilet is with us? You know how houses have some have the holes in the wall that lead to a central vacuum, right? Modify it, central
toilet.
central toilet. So you're always, wherever room you're in, you just grab the hose. Oh no, I'm saved.
Okay, I missed the beginning. This is like central air, but central toilet?
No, have you like a kind of box where it like has a water in, water out, so it like slosh it all around in there.
Yeah, but we can't call it a bidet. Americans
No.
won't deal with it.
Yeah.
It's a water park.
This is a get here can be cooler, find a keg up or like it can. We start off the party, start off the getting yourself absolutely top up liquid. It is all beer. Then my very design, which around like a strap, it holds it right up on your shoulder, and then once you're topped up on beer, you just keep that bad boy recycled. You don't have to find a refill, you have a refill, and you fill it back up yourself. You don't make a mess. You don't have to worry about like leaking or getting caught by surprise. You need to run to a bathroom, and you don't ever need to get a refill.
Is this like a displacement thing where the amount of stuff you produce determines how much you get back?
It's just like recycling, you know? Yeah. Yes, let's be clear. You by drinking so much beer that your piss is basically just beer. It's just beer. Oh, maybe find a refill or whatever.
Your blood alcohol level gets too low, not too high. It's like, this is gonna taste bad. This is gonna taste bad.
It's simple, and it's really more of a device that you wear around and carry. But I would say that qualifies as a toilet. It does. It's a number one's only solution.
I wasn't thinking of portability. I was just thinking of a static toilet, but portable, moving toilet beer. Hey.
It's like a beer hat, but it's a beer cup, which is very manly.
There's nothing more American than cryptocurrencies. And there's nothing more unique than your own poop. You takes a picture of it and it creates an NFT and it puts it on the blockchain, forever yours. And you can trade it with other people, but only while they're on the toilet.
Dude, are you in poop globs yet? How many poop globs do you have? Oh, dude, I have so many poop globs.
Wait, what's a crypt poo toilet or a rug pool? What would the rug pool be called if it's a toilet?
Rug poo?
Rug poo.
Oh, God. What have we become? This is funny.
This is why I don't win very often. On my document, like, oh, toilets, let's do it.
We're gonna sneak into his house and just either delete that document or put in other ideas. Like, I really wonder what this looks like. If it's just one word on a Word document.
This is just a madman's notes about a conspiracy to end the world.
Okay, I will read you my list. I level 1.
Oh, I see. What is more American than voting? We have a problem in this country. Some people think they don't need to vote. Some people think it doesn't matter. It does matter. You need to make sure your vote is cast. There's a better way to get people to go up to the polls than to convert all voting booths into voting bathrooms. It's for some reason not a national holiday. It's really hard to get off work. It's a lot of time to get over to your polling station. If there's a bathroom there, it's a justifiable break. I just need to hit the head. Don't worry, I'll be back to work shortly. I need to go drain the sea lion. That's the thing those are called, right?
I was following you. Okay, all right, okay.
I just need to go drain the old sea lion. And while you're doing it, make sure you cast those votes. Because there are elections even in years when we're not voting for a president. And I feel like people don't pay attention to those enough. But they're out there. And this would up the total polls turnout. This would make voting, it's multitasking, very American. You can integrate other of our designs into this so that there's more. Maybe you put grill toilets in the voting booths so you can have a steak and a shit and a vote. I don't know. There's versions. There's ways. Maybe it's regional. Maybe, you know, it depends what your people like. You have different kinds.
I thought you said boating at first. Voting, very American.
Boating, not American at all.
Pretty sure boats were invented by Spanish.
I'm pretty sure Americans invented that. That's how they got over here on the trip and came back. It was like, yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah, what was the name of that rock? Wait, I can't remember. What was it?
Oh, Playground Stone.
Playground what?
Playground Stone.
Playground Stone?
It's crazy that the Rock was named the same thing as one of his boats.
Came over on the April flower because it was the superior month.
Ah, okay, so he does know the answer.
I know the flower in Plymouth Howler. This episode is brought to you by Amazon. This off to college season, save on college, save the everyday. Literally every.
You want to shit on a toilet? No, it's a gun. One big fucking gun.
Wait, hold on. I like this idea. Your shit loads the gun, and when you flush, it's the trigger to fire.
Yep, that's it. Now you got it. That's good.
You better fucking get out of the way when you flush that bad boy. You don't want to accidentally flush it while you're sitting on it. Oh man.
You know those old pull chain toilets? Well, we modified one of them. The top's filled with gunpowder, and you just.
It's like a cannon. You stand up and you like sight it in. And you're like, fire! Just the wall is still. It's just a normal bathroom. The wall just explodes with your own shit everywhere.
It's for people who live off the grid, very American, but they don't have a septic system, right? They're not tied to the sewers, so they aim at the sewage treatment plant and they fire it over the hills.
We call them sovereign citizens.
That's it. That's the one.
I do hate my ideas every now and then, you know? Every now and then.
That's a good instinct.
Look at him rolling his dice.
just stalling, rolling the dice. Nothing's coming.
Every time he rolls the dice, he's like, God, I hope I think of what this means by the end of the episode. Oh, God, all right, number.
I've got it written here. I've got each roll of them marked.
What is more American than conspiracy theories? I will say, this is a little bit piggybacking off of Mark's idea, but this is a particular kind of cannon type toilet that you can use to counteract one of the biggest conspiracies in our country, which of course is contrails. Airplanes are leaving these trails. Physics can't possibly describe why they exist. I dare any physicist to convince me, which I will never believe anything they say anyway, by default, that it's anything other than chemicals being put into the air or weather manipulation. Anyway, every time you take a shit, you load this cannon, and the cannon is just poised and ready, aimed up at the sky, and you wait until you see one of those planes leaving those trails over your sovereign citizen homestead. It locks onto the airplane, and boom, shit coats the plane, maybe takes it out of the sky, maybe just turns off the weather manipulation, you know, the chemical dispersion system, whatever. Just foil those plots. Just don't let them get away with it. What could be more American than fighting for your rights against them weather controllers?
4th of July. Episode title.
I thought it was shirts off, gloves on. It makes so much sense.
It was, but come on, 4th of July is pretty good.
What's more American than supporting our troops? You know, every time you go to the bathroom, it'll box it up along with an American flag.
I thought it would be like war bonds or something.
Nope, it'll mail it straight to a soldier on the front lines so that when they open, they get a little smell of home.
What's more American than owing taxes to your government but having to guess how much they are? This toilet is it's almost like a game show, which is another hyper-American thing. Every time you use it, there's a tax. There's a tax. You got to tax it. You got to tax the people. We are represented, so we are taxed. That's the bargain we struck.
Okay, hold on. Turpoo tax or turdbo tax?
Probably turbo tax, if I had to pick. Anyway, every time you use it, you are taxed an amount. We call it the dump tax, which is confusing because there's also the dump tax for when you take things to the dump, the garbage dump. But this is the other kind of dump. It's all part of the system. It's meant to be as confusing as possible because then you have to use turbo tax to help you file your toilet taxes. But it's just a random amount and you have no idea. It's just some percentage of some number, both of which are made up. Then once a year, they're like, oh, you better pay us. And you're like, well, wait, how much? And they're like, you better pay it. You better hurry up.
You want to get your refund, don't you? No, I don't want my refund. No, please.
We could direct deposit it right up inside you. It's like a guy drives by with a truck and a hose, get it right back.
I thought at first you were going to say you had to predict how much you were going to poop and then divvy it up, poop in different buckets, and if you get it wrong, you go straight to jail. Wait, we don't have any other prompt here, any other kind of...
Yeah, this is what you want.
This is it. You guys are doing great. If you have something else you want to add, I mean...
What's more American than denying Puerto Rico its statehood? Every time you go to the toilet, go on. Every time you go to the toilet, takes away a roll of toilet paper from Puerto Rico, puts it right in your bathroom instantaneously. Also, it steals half a roll from Washington, D.C.
Wow.
All right, that'll be an FUPR point because I'm running out of space. So just know that FUPR is fuck you, Puerto Rico.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Mark.
Good, excellent.
Do people, I want to say this very clearly, because there's a lot of people that don't understand that people from Puerto Rico are American citizens.
But they're
just
a territory, which means they don't get representation in the federal government, but they are subject to it.
And they're taxed.
Interesting how that all plays out.
Good thing there's nothing about taxation without representation.
No, that doesn't sound familiar. Sounds stupid.
We're getting awfully treasonous here.
Sorry.
This is a pro-America, so it's our 4th of July.
What is more American than literally shitting on Ohio? Everybody knows Ohio is a joke state. Our neighbors all know it, but people on the West Coast know it. People in the South know it. Everybody knows.
In half a mile, keep left at the fork.
Ohio is the joke. So this toilet just funnels all your shit, all your solid waste separated from your liquid waste. Just the shit funneled into one massive transcontinental pipeline and consolidated into a
Keep left at the fork.
that just rains all the shit down on Ohio. Nothing could be more American than shitting on Ohio.
Very fertile. Helps the farming a lot, probably.
And that's where the corn comes from.
I got one more roll, and I think I'm calling this one.
What's more American than unfulfilled promises? This toilet, it has so many features. It'll wipe your ass for you. It'll hold your money. It'll do your taxes. It'll balance your checkbook. It'll do all of this. But then when it gets to your house, it doesn't do any of that. It doesn't even flush.
I missed a good portion of that because I was writing.
And then it gerrymanders the edge of your bathroom into your living room. I got nothing else. I'm fucking tapped out.
That's good. That's good. I've got to write down a lot of points. I've written down a lot of points here. There's a lot written here.
Okay. I feel like I hope I don't win this one, but also I hope it ends.
Just wait till you see how this one ends. I've rolled some dice. They do come into play.
Oh, we know they do.
It's clear how they do and will and already are.
Mark, you have points for mocking, mama plier, happy early and by the time this airs belated birthday, get her book, sharps and drugs, 18-wheeler, power toilet, straight white guy edition, grill toilet, face the wall, central toilet, cry poo currency, poo to a soldier, F-U Puerto Rico, gerrymandering, and gun toilet.
Not my grandma's funeral.
Bob, you got points for mocking, hot, Ann Burrell, rolling bowl, fireworks, massage, Tadwiener? No, stadiums.
Dead wieners, got it.
Beer refill, voting bathroom, turbo tax, OHIO, conspiracies, chemtrails. I think I read all of them. Mama Player got 3 IDK points.
I felt like Mark got a lot of points for almost everything he said.
I rolled this dice 9 times at either awkward moments where you guys mentioned a number, or whatever I felt like rolling. Those are my criteria.
Okay, I like those rules.
A number of those rolls were odd. A number of those rolls are even. You guys get to pick whether you add the odds or the evens. Not the totals, but just the number of times I rolled either to your point total.
Bob,
Odds.
You would like odds.
Yeah, I'll stick with odds. Odds.
can I also pick odds?
Yeah. You can.
That would be the strategy, right? No, I'm not gonna do that. I won't do that. I'll do evens. I'll do evens.
What's more American than copying your friend's homework and getting an A+? If you wanted odds, we could talk. I just...
I'll take evens. I'm going with fate.
It's probably the wise choice.
For wheels, what I'm adding is the 1, 2 counterclockwise from this.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay.
I see.
So we have to do the how many wheels first? What are the odds we get 3 again, huh?
That'd be impressive.
That's probably gonna happen, right? Almost. Two's pretty good. Two's not bad.
Okay. I'll tell you before we roll what ends up popping up. If it ends up high, it'll be really good, because right now I rolled one of the numbers 7 times and the other only 2, which drastically could have changed the score.
I think I know what's on.
So I'm glad you guys picked different ones.
All right, well, we got 2 wheel spins here. Let's see what we get.
Come on, 8, come on.
Oh. Drop the most items.
Is that me from dropping my dice? That was intentional. I was throwing the dice.
I've been fidgeting with this the whole time, and I've dropped it several times.
I've dropped these cheeses down my gullet.
All right, Bob, you get that.
All
All right, one more spin. Best comeback.
I guess it's whoever picked the number that the right one.
Yeah, is this based purely on points, or?
I don't remember what best comeback was put on here for.
It's like whoever had, I guess, best like second half performance or something like that. Is that what it is? Or like
Or like snappy comebacks. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't think of one. This might be a respin.
You're allowed to call that.
This was pretty back and forth. I would say respins. I don't know how I would assign that.
Free spin. Least points. All right. Well, Wade is the only one who knows that one.
I don't know where this is gonna end up.
My dice rolls were as follows: 8, 19, 12, 2, 11, 6, 2, 8, 12.
Uh-oh.
We're supposed to remember these?
There were 7 evens and 2 odds.
Oh, okay. I was not paying attention. I totally forgot. Went right over my head.
Mark ended up going with evens,
Uh-oh.
which gave him a total of 24 points when added on.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Bob went with odds, but got the 2 bonus points, which gave him a total of 18 at the end. Mark, you win by 6.
Holy shit.
God.
God damn. You should have picked evens, man.
Well, fuck, yeah.
If you had accepted when Bob offered to swap, he would have had the win.
I know, man. No, and only by 1, too. That's pretty great. Damn.
Well, I don't know if he would have. Yeah, I think he still would have won. Yeah.
If I would have been the lowest, it would have been a tie.
It would have been interesting. I think you were up by 2 or 3 points, because there were a couple times where you, like, gave off 2 or 3 in a row before Bob went again. You just spattered some ideas in there.
Quantity over quality, that's what I always say.
It's easier for quantity when I do points. Well, I hope you have some good ideas, Mark. Winner's speech.
I'm gonna get the perfected crime. I'll get it.
The perfecterist crime, baby.
Nothing more American than winning, am I right? So I gotta say, I feel very American. Go me, go. I gotta go on the tour.
Well said.
put out all my creativity in the episode. I don't know what it's going for me.
This was definitely one that people will remember as my best for years to come. Bob, second placer speech.
Today's loser speech is brought to you by Venmo. So you've probably heard of Venmo, but did you know that Venmo is for more than paying your friends back? With the Venmo debit card, you can spend your balance in so many ways. You can Venmo this, Venmo that, and everything. Sadly, for me, I cannot Venmo my way out of losing today's episode. I had a great time in this episode. I performed very well. I really, Mark put up a good fight, but I really outclassed him. And it feels great to come out on top, you know? Can't wait to host the next one. It's been good being a competitor. It's going to be even better being the host. I'm going to be the best host you've ever seen. So get ready for that. Everyone stay excited. Thank you. I deserve this. Once again, today's loser speech was brought to you by Venmo. Whatever your thing is, you can pay for it with the Venmo debit card. Visit venmo.me/debit to learn more. That's venmo.me/debit. Venmo purchase restrictions apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Card may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Thank you all for watching and or listening. If you want more of us for whatever reason, you can find Mark, our winner, at Markiplier. Bob, who's also a winner, at MySkirm. Me, definitely a loser for having hosted this. Minion77 or Lord Minion777. Look forward to Mama Plyer's book coming sometime to a store somewhere near you. Or online. Merch sometime, probably maybe now, who knows. Till then, podcast. Ouch.
A left-handed salute.
My right hand was busy. I will not go further into the body.
Nothing more American than that. This episode is brought to you by DoorDash because the summer of Dash Pass is back. Check daily from June 26th through July 30th for massive summer savings on restaurants, groceries, and brands. So sign up for Dash Pass now if you haven't already. Dash Pass benefits apply only to eligible orders. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon. This off to college season, save on college, save the everyday. Literally every supply you need for school, like pens and stuff that you just assume you have.
You know, I remember a story. My roommate and I decided to bunk our beds. So we just cut up some plastic hangers and just jammed them in there. We could have really used some metal pins.
Wonder who that roommate could have been. So remember, with Amazon's low off to college prices, save on college, save the everyday. Shop off to college at Amazon.
Now, you can watch the hottest movies and series with Hulu on Disney Plus.com/Hulu for
Cold sip in the heat.
I only drink zero sugar drinks.
That's so.
Goodies for Cherry, bends the knee, drops deep distractible lore, and becomes a beer. Bulky Bob screws wood hard, digs dungeon crawler, sea sleeps, and sneaks out. From scat backlash to panic points. It's time for I Miss the Old Distractable. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hello, gentle listeners. Welcome back to Distractable. This is going to be an episode of all time. I can tell. We are at our A game. And by we, I mean me. And by me, I mean all of us. Because we are one big happy family. You being here is the greatest joy any of us could ever have in our lives. Forget all of our good things that are in our existence. This moment, this heartbeat in time, where you and us are here together could not be better. Bob and Wade, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the fans.
Oh, okay.
We are here out of contractual obligation.
Well, ain't that the truth?
Let's be very clear.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it can't be enjoyable, you know? Just because you got a prison sentence doesn't mean you can't have fun while you're in the clink, you know?
Dude, I'm gonna come out of Distractable so ripped. But I'm just gonna do push-ups all episode, every episode.
I want to see the side-by-side of when we first launched. We're like, we just wanted to hang out, spend time together. We just really enjoy each other's company. And then we are here only because of contractual obligation. Our hands are tied. It's a prison sentence. We want out, but we're here.
And nobody said that we want out. They're just, you know.
Yeah. I don't want anything except, oh God, I'm in violation.
Uh-oh, you better find a writing pad.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm in violation.
I got to throw out here, too, that if you're worried about this being a bad episode, it's coming after the episode called 4th of July that didn't even come out on the 4th of July. So we already kind of were at rock bottom with my episode.
When we were making it, I definitely had a couple moments where I was like, ugh. But, man, people did not care for the 4th of July, tell you what.
I'm shocked.
They were way more against that than I expected.
Well, get over it.
I remember when we were talking, I'm like, man, we've talked about poop a lot in episodes before, and I remember then I'd be like, this feels like too much, and you know, I didn't call it out in the episode.
What could be more American than hating something that will later be considered an all-time classic?
I thought a shitty American episode was fitting.
I can't even remember what that episode was about.
It was about toilets and a lot of poop talk, but I honestly...
Oh, making things American. Right, that was it, I remember.
Why did that mean everything was a toilet?
Let's not worry about that. That's so long ago. I'm sure one of you two got us derailed, made that happen that way. It's a new episode. It's a new day.
Yes, and I am in so violation.
I hope the whole episode is just Bob and I talking while Mark searches frantically around his room for his notebook.
When did you last see it, bud?
I don't remember when a yesterday was.
Don't you have a tablet you use sometimes?
I think that's what he's looking for. The notes about and for which you pulled 3 consecutive all-nighters, those notes?
Yes, that. I am going to sanction. I am in violation. I'm going to step away. I will allow you guys to make a handshake deal while I'm away. One.
Mark is self-regulating. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens at the end of the episode.
I think Mark is so on top of his game that our handshake deal is we agree he has to host the game. It seems like the exact opposite of anything he would want right now.
I was just gonna say, I think we should make the handshake deal just that we sincerely agree to help Mark, but your idea is way funnier.
I guess we'll see who wins and how we're feeling at the end.
Listeners, I don't know if we're going to explicitly talk about it or if we already mentioned it, but Mark doesn't have any sleep right now. He's been doing all-nighters on important projects. I don't know, do I do your idea or my idea before he gets his headphones on?
Let's surprise each other at the end, I guess.
Deal.
Hey, man.
All right, so handshake is over. That will back to bite me, I bet. We'll see. All right, so if you don't know how this works, then wow, you stumbled into an odd episode to start with because I'm hosting and I am sleep deprived.
What?
It's a new record for me, but I'll talk about that later because I am more interested in how my friends are doing. What I've been up to.
Well, I was scouring the internet for roll-top desk and immediately abandoned all notions about desks or rolling tops because these giant fucking cabinets are just the best. But I had to put them together. They came in, say, like 12 pieces. I have an office. My office is in the basement. So I had to get them all downstairs, piece by piece, except for this countertop, which is huge and really fucking heavy. I moved them all by myself into the basement, stacked them all up super dangerously, put some screws and nails in. Half of them are still sticking out, but I'm really happy with it. And now I need to like clean it, and I'm thinking I might refinish. This is just like laminated countertop, so I might put like, I don't know, something on it, change the color, you know, because you can get like vinyl, right? I'll roll a new top onto it.
That counts. Qualifies.
I want to put like LED. I'm just really jazzed about it because it was really fucking heavy, and I was like, I don't know how to build things, so I've been terrified it was going to fall over and kill me. But I think I finally put enough screws in that I trust it to probably not collapse into a pile of death.
I really like it. It's gigantic. You know, honestly, with your woodworking skills, you could try to modify it if you wanted to.
That is on my list of things. It took a lot of work to get down here, but now I'm already like, oh, maybe I'll paint it. That means I'll have to take it all apart, bring it upstairs outside. But I don't know, I like the oak. I feel like oak's gonna come back. Got that early 2000s oak look. Everybody's gonna be into oak in a minute.
Yeah, those oak trees are just gonna poof right out of the ground in droves.
I also I feel like I need to rearrange my whole office and change my lighting because this little lamp looks super sad and awkward now sitting on the giant shelves.
Do you guys ever watch, I don't know, I'm not on TikTok anymore, but I saw his videos and I really appreciated that woodworking guy that was like, a round mallet is a barbed, but it's easy to, someone instantly knew who I was talking about with that case,
yeah.
because
Yeah. No, I love him.
I'm doing a terrible description of it.
Do you like a high grit?
I know this one!
I remember the information that he was saying, just not the words he was saying. You know, the idea of a round mallet, you know, it's good because you can spin it in your hand with every thing. And then the other things he said that I definitely remember.
Don't worry, I don't watch anything like that.
What do you watch?
I started watching Kiefer Sutherland's Designated Survivor series that lasted 3 years, like 6 years ago.
What is all those words you said?
Kiefer Sutherland, the guy who was in 24 as Jack Bauer, who's in the Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland. You don't know Jack Bauer from 20?
I've never seen a single episode of 24. No.
Oh, well, that's... He's in a show Designated, which is a congressional designated stash. One does the big meeting with the president. That way, if there's something goes horribly wrong, there's still a member of government that can become president. And so, big bomb, and then the designated survivor becomes president. That's the show's premise. What I did do that kind of surprised me. Oh, okay. Bathrooms. Bathrooms need cleaning. You gotta clean bathrooms a lot, right? But sometimes you don't go all in on the cleaning with like your shower, like the heavy grout scrub. So I decided to do a good old grout scrub of our shower. It took me like an hour and a half to whatever, clean it out. The next day, or a couple days later, I started to play basketball. Something about the muscle use and that combined thing, the back of my knee, I felt like someone just kicked the back of my knees repeatedly. Because like walking around, my calves and thighs didn't hurt as bad as I thought they would after like squatting for an hour and a half for the cleaning and playing basketball. Very specifically, the back of my knees feels like someone just beat the shit out of them.
I hate to say this, Wade, as a guy who just became another year older on that unfortunate day where you instantly, boom, age. We are getting older, and I have a feeling that might just be an age thing as opposed to what you were doing specifically.
I don't know. I think that I found something. There's some correlation between basketball, grout scrubbing, and back knee bad hurt. Not back knee like acne on your back, but back of your knee.
Like knee back. I used to wear knee backs.
Knee back sounds like a slur. I don't like the way that.
That's a bad vibe.
Kinda, I guess it does, now you say it like that.
Knee pit.
Oh, that's like my favorite actor, you know. Oh, Knee Pit? He was in that movie? Oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna see
Is that Brad Pitt's daughter? Knee Pit?
The lesser known Pitt?
What a brave shortening of the full name Brittany. Not Brit, not Bree, Knee.
Otherwise, I honestly, with the ear infection, I feel like I've had a week and a half to 2 weeks of sloth behavior. I've just been slothing around because I couldn't wear headphones or earbuds really while I was recovering from the ear infection. And it's like 99% better. I was telling Bob earlier that every now and then there's just like a tiny bit of slosh feeling in it, but otherwise it's good. No more pain or anything. But I don't know. Ear infection really, really sucks. And it's really easy to be sloth for like a week and a half. So I haven't done much.
Yeah, I just got over getting sick and it was like pure sinus infection, and man, that sucked. It took me out. A lot of the sicknesses that I've had come from innocuous things. Like I had my wisdom teeth taken out and then one of the incisions got infected. So it's like that's a common thing. And so, but that took me out. Like I was couch ridden for a week straight, could not move because of the head infection. So with the sinus one, it was the same thing. Like I couldn't stand up for long enough to do anything, and I was just laid out. So
But thank God you're feeling a lot better today.
I am.
Books. I don't know why that reminded me of books, but I book go, and I'm currently almost done with book 3. So I think that lets you know. Crawler, very D&D adjacent, but really not strictly D&D or like any specific thing. But there's pop culture nerd references, and I don't think this is a spoiler because this is what the first book opens with, and it's really interesting. A guy, it's about Carl, normal guy, lives on Earth and has a cat. It's his girlfriend's cat, but it doesn't matter. Earth is claimed, the mining rights to Earth are claimed by an alien civilization, and they suck all the resources out, but all surviving humans are allowed to try and make their way to the bottom of an 18-layer dungeon that is constructed by the alien race as a reality show. And so the entire of the style psychopathic that has a foot fetish.
Quentin Tarantino, allegedly.
It's really good. Is he the AI? Is that what you're saying?
he is the AI.
I hear foot fetish, I think all of his movies.
Oh, okay. Anyway, couldn't recommend it enough. There's like 6 books. I'm in the middle. I'm almost at the end of the 3rd book. I've been reading like a book every few days consistently. It's really good.
I just read another book recently, but you guys know how I only read Warhammer 40k. I was telling Amy that, oh man, because the most recent one about how it got the staircase, and the way it was described was so fucking funny. There's apparently another orc book that's going around.
Is it contagious?
I don't know, but people are talking about this orc book, and I'm chronically not online, so I don't know anything that's going on. Have you guys heard about an orc book?
I don't have my ear to the ground on 40k books. Sorry.
No, it's not 40k. This is not a 40k.
Oh,
book.
it's an orc
There's a
book.
different, just orc generally.
It might be the Dungeon Crawler series because there's a lot of orc subplots, and that is one of the types of like races that exists and stuff. But if you like the tone of the 40k orc books, where it's like absurdist and funny, but still like in that sort of universe, you would fucking love this book series. It very much is in that sort of tone. It's like, no, if Crawler.
Pulled more all-nighters in my life. I pulled 3 in a row.
It's not great.
Someone should stop me, and I can't be controlled, and I won't tell anyone why I did it. You don't have to know. But sounds like a drug-fueled bender. I want a drug-fueled bender.
You were hanging out with Aaron Rodgers, alleged at the time of your...
Aaron Rodgers.
You know, the football guy,
He was a Green Bay Packer, then a Jet, now he's a Steeler.
very level-headed, and I don't know ketamine. I have no idea. All of the Aaron Rodgers gossip.
He goes into like a room for like 3 days, and I don't know. Anyway,
Photography. So it's
God. Develop.
I keep saying it's not this. By divine, it's not this. I had hallucinations, right? So I was hearing voices. That was not normal.
I don't like when that happens. That's not good.
And I swear to God, clear as day, 3 a.m., I walk out to go to the bathroom. A voice goes, female voice, hey, just want to let you know I'm here. this hour and just not scared. Like you. Yeah. Like you try to be quiet around, you end up sneaking up on them. Anyway, so I thought maybe, I was the farthest from a light switch you could possibly be, right? I'm on the way to the bathroom, like in the middle of the hallway, and I'm starting to see faces, and things that not have faces, you know, like old, like image thing where it turned everything down. You know? I believe that was one of the very early doing neural network something, putting eyes on everything. It was horrible. I like that a little bit. So yeah, but I was struck. I mean, I had a job that I had to work within a certain window of time. I was sick and I was trying to catch up, but I was also simultaneously captivated, and I felt so creatively fulfilled, and I really liked those periods of time. It's just like the amount of sleep that I am not getting is enough. So that's where I am, and that's how I am. Sidebar. Man, every time we say the word AI, people get really pissed.
Oh, they don't
Even
care
if
for it.
the majority of the time that we bring it up is in a context where we're like, man, this is stupid what this AI system is. It might have X use, and maybe I use it for that purpose, but this is bad. And people act like we're the biggest AI proponents there are.
That's 8 Mads that you just got.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Absolutely. But I want to say something very specifically, because the same with Honey. I called this 3 years ago. I was the first time, and you two were like, oh yeah, sure, it'll be able to record a podcast episode, and then Google Video comes out and it's like, you get Bigfoot vlogs. It's so much more than we thought it would be. And just because I'm saying like, yeah, you know, that's kind of funny, everyone's like, it is funny. That's the problem. That's the captivating issue of it, is the content is funny sometimes, and that's where the line gets bad, because you're starting to look at it and be like, oh shit, I enjoy this, but you can enjoy things that may not be good for you. That's called addictions. I'm not saying I'm addicted to AI. I'm going to be so taken out of context.
I was going to do a whole podcast episode on Allen Iverson, and I was like, well, if we shorten his name at all, we're definitely screwed. AI.
My favorite movie from 2000 whatever. AI.
Yeah, with what's his name from the being in The Sixth Sense. What's that kid's name? I actually really liked that movie.
Bruce Illis. No, never mind.
Bruce Illis, yep, that's it.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Got a car to sell but no time to waste? Hop on to Carvana.com to get a real offer for your car in seconds. All you have to do is enter your license plate, answer a few quick questions, and if you accept the offer, Carvana will pay you as soon as you hand the keys over. They even offer same-day pickup in many cities. Save your time, score some cash, and sell your car the convenient way to Carvana. Pickup times vary. Fees may apply.
Amazon One Medical presents Painful Thoughts.
stopped at the very first traffic light in town, and it's going to take its sweet time. Nobody is turning left. Fucking change. Was 18.8. I think having the front axles fixed may have in fact helped improve my MPGs a bit. see you again soon.